Good morning, dear online participants. I hope you're doing well. I'm very aware that it has been 2 very intense days for all involved, and for you to stay online and to join us with so much time is very impressive. So thank you for that. I briefly want to introduce you to the next couple of days, and also slightly shortly talk about what happened and why things are happening the way they are. About the last 2 days, when we were setting out on this journey, also with the team, we were thinking about okay, what do we need participants to know? Which skills do we want them to learn? What are things that aren't usually taught in summer schools, autumn schools, anything related to NGOs. So that's why we had so many different sessions on things like lobbying isn't a bad word, and how to do that for NGOs, on labor rights, on campaigning, all of those things that are part of NGO, that are part of an NGO worker's daily work, but they're rarely taught, and even more rarely taught in this combination. So to be aware of your labor rights as a thing that you should claim for yourself, combined with lobbying, combined with awareness raising. So that's why we had those many different sessions in the last 2 days, and we're going to use all of those things together in the next 3 or 4 days. So you'll be creating an awareness raising campaign together with Shadi and Sasha. And for that, we will give you our brand. We will give you the Unsung Hero Dialogues as a brand and as, I guess, a cause, with which you can then make a campaign to raise awareness for one specific issue that's connected to the project. Or you can choose as many issues as you want, but that's up to you. We trust you with our brand. We've seen you work. We're very impressed. But yeah, the overall scope is the project ends in August next year, and we want you to just give a problem and give a sub-element that we've talked about in the last 2 days that is part of the kind of general framework of promoting labor rights and awareness of the labor situation among people who work in civil society. We want you to shine a spotlight on that. And so you will go through the motions of creating a campaign. Usually that takes weeks, if not months, to plan these things. You have 3.5 days. So this is the sped up version with a real life impact. So you get to have practical experiences in this field, and you actually will see your work then in the wild after the fact. If there are those of you in the group who would rather join the policy group, there is a parallel policy group that is largely working that are largely offline participants, then you have the possibility to change. But Shadi and Sasha and the majority of the online participants will be doing the awareness raising campaign. Again, our policy group will work on creating a positive change with a policy perspective, with a, I guess, lobbying perspective as well. If you want to join them, let us know. But in general, because Shadi is working with you guys, because also Robert will be there, and others, the biggest part of your group will be working on this campaign. I hope I covered everything. I wish you good luck, and we'll hopefully probably see you in one of those meetings in one of those days. So thank you.